lads, today we're going to be building 2 LEGO Marvel mech sets that we will be ranking from old to new and see which one fares out better. Is the old one better or is the new one better? Or do they both, just work in their own way? Let's find out as we move into the video. The first set we have here is actually the Spider-Man mech vs. Anti-Venom. So this is opted for ages 6 and over, and this has 107 pieces. With 107 pieces, you get a decent mech build with a red and blue colour scheme spreading throughout, which is Spider-Man's iconic colours. With this set, you get 2 minifigures. You get Spider-Man, which we've seen in many sets, and you also get the new Anti-Venom mini, who has nice printing on his face and torso, but nowhere else. Just leave him whilst you're at it. Kind of leave him like Venom. Isn't it her or is it a he? I can't tell. I mean, that symbiote just bonds with anything, really. Onto the back here, we've got like nothing new, and we get a new piece, like a web piece, which we get in different Spider-Man sets. You get loads of new pieces and stuff. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like a new rubbery web piece. It's kind of like the one we saw in the Venom set, which if you haven't seen, please go check out on my channel. But this isn't that bad. That's what I say before I open it. Remember this. So without further ado, let's open the set and see what's inside. Alright, we've yapped about this for long enough, so let's unbox this thing very satisfyingly. Chuck this box out the way. Alright, now without further ado, lads, let's build this thing. Boys, here is the finished product. So, actually this is a fun building process. I quite liked building it. And I was right, this piece here, it's a rubber piece. So, I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, it actually looks better than it does in the box, really. The box doesn't do much justice. It's quite small. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit bigger. But, yeah, it's quite compact. You can do a bunch of different poses with this thing. Even though it's kind of got limited. It's quite limited because of these pieces here, because they don't move, so it's just like that. A building technique that I actually liked in the set was that they used like these 4 tires. You know how they have like that weird curved piece on top? Can't remember what that's called. But they use that for the shoulders in this set. You can see here that they used that. I quite like that. Posability is alright. The way it stands, it looks kind of weird actually, but it's okay. I mean, I could probably make like a separate Spider-Man display because I've got a lot of Spider-Man. I used to love Spider-Man when I was younger. Obviously the hip moves, the arms move, the legs move, and the feet move. Also the hands are kind of funky. They're okay. They don't really suit the mech that well. The web piece kind of comes out from the side. I would have liked it if it came from underneath, like here-ish, because then it would have made more sense rather than it just popping out from the side. But overall, this is a pretty good set, and I would probably rate this about a solid... Oh, wait, no, before I rate it, I forgot to mention the minifigures. So, the minifigures in the set, you get like a common Spider-Man. The Spider-Man minifigure, let me just plop him out real quick. The Spider-Man minifigure isn't that... It's just the same minifigure, so we've seen him before. I've made a stop motion and stuff with him. He's got some nice arm printing, obviously on his arms. He's got this obviously red and blue color scheme, which matches his mech, sort of. The arms don't really match his torso or his face. It's like a really dark shade of red. Next up we have Anti-Venom. So Anti-Venom here actually does have like this little swirly piece that we haven't seen before. Well, we have seen before actually. It looks okay. It kind of does go well with its minifigure. For the torso, it's the same. So it's got like a black spider on it, but the exact same print here actually just goes onto the back as well. It's not much effort put into the minifigure. I would have liked it if they put more effort into the minifigure, but overall, I mean, they couldn't really do much, I guess. It is like a £9-10 set now. The eyes are yellow, the mouth is red, and the kind of facial structure of the print kind of just like, kind of reminds me of like Halloween, like a Halloween kind of scary stuff. It's pretty cool. I quite like the set. Overall, I would probably, let me just put that down. Overall, I'd probably rate this set around about a 6.5 out of 10, just because of how limited they could have had infinite potential with this, but they just decided to make a, you know, like a cheap mech and just throw in an extra minifigure for good measure. Alright, let's move on to the next set. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we have the right to move on to the next set, which is the Black Panther mech armor. So this is opted for ages 7 and over, and this has 125 pieces. Even though it doesn't say on the box, I actually just like searched it out really quickly and just found it on the LEGO website. So obviously this set here is actually quite nice. Obviously it's more visually appealing. Because obviously you have a nice background, you have the really nice Black Panther mech, well, nice looking Black Panther mech, just popping out, pouncing, and it's just that pose that looks really nice, and I actually would buy this if it was selling today. This set actually comes with 1 minifigure, not 2, so I'm guessing that's probably why it wasn't popular. It obviously comes with Black Panther, the upgraded version. Well, was upgraded, it's still the same now. I used to have, I think I still have the Black Panther, but it looks different. Like, he has different printing, it doesn't look more movie accurate. This one here looks way more movie accurate, and I actually like that more. The build itself actually looks simple, but also not too simple at the same time. Since that extra like 25 pieces compared to the one before has like probably a bigger impact on the set, you know, posability wise, it's already there. It's quite nice actually. Now I move on to the back here, and we have obviously the Black Panther, but something peculiar about this, we also get an extra head and hair that obviously make T'Challa also Chadwick Boseman. So I'm kind of glad I got this. I actually got this at a Brit convention for £9, lower than what it retailed for. So this is great news. Obviously, you can even see here that it's already got more posability because where the legs are standing, the way the hands are closed, the way the hand is just twisted like that. You can't do that with the other one. It's kind of great. Also, just an added bonus fact, I actually just saw a spider just try and go to my Spider-Man mech, so I'm horrified, but I guess he wants to see a spider, bro. So I'm not too concerned. He's living in my headphones now. So without further ado, let's open this up. Okay then, enough yapping about this set here. Let's unbox this thing again, very, very satisfyingly. Let's chuck this again. 3, 2, 1. Alright then, without further ado, let's get building. And we are done with the mech. So, God, my chair's creaking. Right, so the mech itself is actually really, really good. It has, like I said, better posability compared to Spider-Man over here. He has better, like, I don't know, it just seems better than Spider-Man in a way. He's got nice claws. I thought the Spider-Man mech would have, like, had better hands for him, but it turns out these would have been so much, these are so much better. He has a nice color scheme spreading throughout of, like, mostly black, but specks of purple, which make this pop out nicely. This was fun. The building process was great. I'd say it's quite decent. Compared to the Spider-Man one, I find this one just a bit more, you know, you take your time on it a bit more. Spider-Man, on the other hand, is just easy, quick build. Just build it and just leave it. This one, you take sort of a little bit more time and care with it. His arms look really big and his legs look really skinny. I think he skipped leg day a lot. Let's review the minifigure, or minifigures, should I say? Because it's like 1 1/4 of a minifigure. So, you have Black Panther here, who has a claw accessory compared to the old one. You didn't get that. The earpieces there are actually like a separate piece. You have nice printing on the face and the back of the head, better printing on the torso, all around. Basic generic legs, no arm printing, so that's fine. I mean, that's fine, it's great. It's so much better. It's so much more movie accurate, like it's really, really accurate. He also does come with a head and hair, which is what I mean by a quarter of another minifigure, I guess. So if I pull this head off, put his head on. It suits the minifigure, but I don't know if it looks that accurate to the actual actor, because he has too much of a huge beard. The eyes, it looks really, really way too cartoonish to be a Lego for some reason. The hairpiece is really smooth on the back, like really, really smooth. And then obviously you got the afro style hair on the top, like short afro style hair, which I think is decent. It matches the character nicely. The set was great. Probably rate it at least a 7 out of 10, just because it's a mech. You can't rate mechs over a 10 because they're not great. Customizable options, I'd say mechs are great for. Like, you can make alternate builds for it, because I saw an account for Spider-Man, which I will link if you guys want to see it. The Spider-Man mech, you can transform into a truck, so you can basically make Optimus Prime out of Spider-Man. You can also make some stuff out of Black Panther. That's great. I mean, it's just amazing. I really will do it, and then I'll probably link the guy's channel in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed. That is the end of our review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing, because I will probably do a full-on room tour at 200 subscribers, or if we're lucky enough, 500. I'm hoping to get that by the end of the year, hopefully, because I will be posting loads and loads of videos within these 6 weeks that I have a summer break. Summer break. Because I have way too much Lego. You can never have too much Lego. I'm probably going to get more anyway. I have quite a lot of Lego. Better way of saying it. To obviously share with you guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing. This is the Legoniac now. And I'll see you guys in the next one.